Hey everybody, Davey here from Davey's World Fishing. Today I'm up in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Fife, Washington. I'm going to go into one of my favorite salmon steelhead stores, Sportco. Right up here behind me. Let's go check it out.
I used to say like, oh my god, for real? I never know that thing happened. Because the house that I live in is totally.
Of course, being in the Northwest, you're going to find all of that key salmon steelhead stuff like I was mentioning. So you're going to find all of your Okuma, you're going to find all of your Lamiglass, you're going to find your Daiwa, Shimano, Loomis, all the Lamigas behind me here. They've got just about everything. Fenwick, Abu, they've got it all. Very cool place. Come check it out. Now, if you're a salmon steelhead fisherman in the Pacific Northwest, you know Sportco. Sports Emporium is up in, Outdoor Emporium up in Seattle as well. We're just south of Seattle here at Sportco. Great shop. They've got just about everything you're going to need for your salmon steelhead fishing, as well as a ton of clothing. They've got hunting goods here as well. Really cool store. They've just got racks and racks and racks of rods and reels and combos and just about everything you need. They do a little bit of offshore fishing is here as well. You'll find a little bit of bass, some fly gear, but really cool. Let's go take a look around the reel department. Of course, up here in the Northwest, you got all of your downrigger needs. Lots of downrigger options up here. They got a lot of Scotty, they got some Cannon, got all the key brands, but they've got everything from your manual riggers to your power stuff here as well. Of course, that's very key up here if you're fishing any of the rivers or any of the deep water spots where you want to get up and down. They've got a ton of crankbait selections here at Sportco. If you're ever like a Southern California guys and you're looking for some really cool different kind of baits, these are the kind of stores to go to because you're going to find some cool stuff that you might not find at home. So, you know, stuff like the bait ball by Live Target. Really cool baits, deep divers. A lot of times you're going to find some really good deals on stuff, but a lot of it is heading out of your local shops and finding some stuff that you just might not find at home. Of course, up here they got a great walleye fishery well on the Columbia River, which is south of here, of course, but you got all your flicker shad stuff that works great for that. And the Pacific Northwest bass fishery is just something that is always overlooked. But they've got a pretty good little bass section at this store here as well. Of course, you got all your gulp, you got your Berkeley, you got your Yamamoto. Look at this Yamamoto section for up here in the Northwest. For a place that doesn't specialize in bass itself, you've got a whole 20-foot gondola here of just Yamamoto baits. That's your worms, you got a couple curly tails. And then you get into where I enjoy. You got your kayak fishing section. Kayak fishing, come on, are you kidding me right now? They've got Hobie. They've got the new Outbacks. They've got, that's the 2022 Mirage Outback. If you remember, get 200 bucks off. They've got the Pro Anglers. But kayak fishing starting to take off up here in the Northwest as well. Not as much down in Southern California where we're at, but certainly taking off. But you know, Hobie specialties or Hobie store here. Look at this. They got everything. Everything you need for your kayak fishing outfitting. They've got rigging. You got your flags, you got your rod holders, you got just a little bit about everything there as well. They've got Guggen. Look at this. Got Guggen here. And if you happen to be a halibut fisherman, it's a little harder to find some of the stuff at home. But when you come up to some of these Pacific Northwest stores, you're going to find stuff that's specific for halibut. You know, some of the stuff like the little spreader bars, that's stuff that you can't easily find at home. Of course, you can find it online from some of your favorite shops, but actually having it in hand and checking it out and, you know, feeling the way it's built is really key. And coming up to some of these shops is really cool. Stuff like the halibut spreader bars. And you got your full halibut gear here. A lot of folks are doing the Rapala X wraps for their halibut gear, any of your flicker shads, but just dropping those down to the bottom and letting those things wiggle in the dirt at home. Incredible way to do it. Got all your life jackets, got all your personal flotation. Here they do a lot of drift boat fishing, so you got all your oars. Got a great oar selection here at Sportco as well. Guns, so a lot of guns here. And they've also got a great selection of fly goods. Of course, you're up in the Northwest, salmon, steelhead, trout, kokanee, you got it all, and you can do it all with flies. So they've got a great selection of up here as well. Lots of reels, lots of rods to choose from. Lots of great stuff. They've got all your big names, your Reddington, Scientific Angler, Sage, TFO. Lots of reels over there. Got a little bit of Okuma. And of course you can do your assorted flies. You can actually dig through here, pick out what you're looking for. From $1.69, $1.39. Just come through, grab your cup, fill it up, and be set to go. What I like to look for is my fly core flies when I'm up here. Look for that big striper stuff, something that's a little bit out of the box and something that you might not find at home. Time to do a little digging. To go with all that downrigger stuff, you got a huge selection of flashers and dodgers and anything to get that salmon into the boat. They've got a bunch of it here. And don't count this stuff out here for your halibut fishing at home either. Really cool from the kayak. Very effective. Got a nice big cabinet of Okuma, and of course you got a little bit of everybody here too. Daiwa, Shimano, but you got nice full back racks where you can come in here and you can actually look through and check out all the sizes and everything that's available and all the different reels up there. Missing a lot of MacIvors though. Have to restock. So that's it. That's Sportco up here in Fife, Washington. Really cool store if you happen to be in the neighborhood. We're just south of Seattle, as I mentioned. I guess we're east, maybe north of Tacoma here a little bit, but very cool shop. They got everything you need for your salmon, steelhead needs, trout, bass, offshore. Even got tatties in there, I saw that, which is pretty crazy. And of course, all that Hobie kayak selection there is really cool as well. A very cool store. Check it out. We do a lot of Okuma days up here, so you might even find me in front of this store with the big Easy Up and the truck and everything else. I appreciate y'all checking in though. Do me a favor, hit that like button down below and subscribe to Davey's World Fishing up in that right hand corner. See you soon.